Hello everyone, item specifics and how to do them, what they are and where we should put them and all that in my little walkthrough as requested by I think there's about 7 or 8 people in the last video that I did posted comments saying they wanted to see some better examples, especially those that don't include the crunchy cat treats. So I've got some and I'm going to put them up, and I hope you stay with me through to the end. It would help if you'd like to subscribe. That would help even more, and I can keep producing more and more and more of these eBay help videos and how-to guides. So without further ado, let's get straight into what they are, how we should phrase them, and more importantly, where we should put them in your eBay listings. So let's go, everyone. So then what they are, long tail item specifics are really ultra detailed keywords that buyers actually type when they're searching. So someone would probably type Nike Air Max 90 Navy's Men UK 10 suede instead of just the word trainers. So they go well beyond the basics, like brand or size. We're talking the material, the fit, the product line, and even the year released. These specifics help eBay's Cassini algorithm match your listing with the buyer's exact intent, meaning more visibility, higher impression, and no need to spend on ads if you get them right. Now, this first example is for men's running trainers. So in the style, it would normally give you the option of just running. So we put retro running trainers in. In the colors option, it would drop down on the list suggested by eBay and it would be navy. However, we in the long tail put midnight navy and white. Again, the material we've entered suede and mesh, not just taken the option of suede. And again, the product line we've put in Nike Air Pegasus and not just used the Air product range. So you've been asking, why does this work? Well, buyers often search with phrases like Nike Pegasus navy white suede with mesh size 10. And as you can see, the structure mirrors that query and makes your listing very filter and search friendly. Now, I won't be talking through as much detail these ones. These are just examples, so you may wish to press the pause button if you want to have a closer look at any of the following 3 or 4 examples coming up. This one is for a smartphone. Now, to try and cover as broad a range as possible, this is one that's just been presented through for a garden tool. And now this is a board game, and this is one I have done in the past. This was the Monopoly Deluxe version, and try to distinguish between a lot of the different Monopoly versions out there. Use the item specifics because some of them aren't there, so you need to be creative with that one. Now, this one is just basically ideas because I stay clear of selling designer branded clothing on any of the platforms because it comes with its own problems. So, yes, feel free to hit that pause button and have a look if any of this is of any use or giving you some inspiration. Now, this is an area that I'm more comfortable with. It's retro computing consoles and games. So, again, press the pause button if you want to have a look at some of the suggestions for the long tail item specifics in this one. So, where do they go? They actually go within the item specifics of your individual listings. You can normally get to item specifics when you create the listing or whenever you edit. Sometimes eBay pops up a little message saying there are certain item specifics required, so you can get through it by the link that it throws, and you'll see that in the top of the screen. And the fields where we are entering the information that we've just discussed about are all within the item specifics categories of the item you're wishing to sell. So a couple of the areas that we've gone straight for with this one is, one was the only option from eBay was to call it a beach towel. We've put in that it is now a designer brand name beach towel and added that into the item specifics. When it comes to the brand, we could have just put the name in, but we've actually put in the fact that the brand is actually a perfume and this was a complimentary free gift. So we've actually put in the name of the perfume and the brand of the perfume and stated that it's a perfume to actually try and get that indexed as well. It's important to always mirror the buying phrase, what the buyer will be typing into that eBay search. So if it if you check sold listings and it says that a navy blue suede was the color they used, don't just say blue in your item specifics. Also use all the available fields, not just the fixed ones. Use the optional ones or the recommended ones, because Cassini will index any of those populated fields and make that item searchable. You can create the custom specifics also, and they will, again, like the other fields, be indexed. So that will let you go deeper into what eBay thinks you need and will actually get your item noticed even more. And that's what this is all about. It's trying to encourage organic sales. It's trying to get you to the very, very top of the list, or as close as you can be now. It's pay to play without having to buy ad space on eBay. So you all realised I'm not a professional YouTuber because I've missed every single opportunity for call outs, hooks, everything in that. I should have asked for more comments. I should have asked for more likes, more subscribes. But if this is of any use to you whatsoever, please leave a comment below. It does encourage me, some of the feedback, and I don't envisage I will ever be a viral success. But at least if I know it's helped someone, it's helped somebody sell a bit more, and they haven't had to pay for their adverts, then that's great. So thank you all again for putting up with me and watching this video. Stay tuned, there's a lot more coming, for especially around the algorithm. I've got 3 or 4 more parts on the series on the algorithm, and that's coming out, which is a real deep dive into how it works. And then following on, once I've finished that, I'm going to go even further into each of the areas and display how we can best list to actually make the most of that algorithm and start to use it for selling purposes, not just the matching products that eBay are going to make the most money out of to the top of the list, because ideally that's what they want to be selling. We want to sell our products, and we don't want to have to pay over the odds to do it. So thank you all again. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to bump a couple more videos that are already out there. One is the whole series that I did on simple delivery and how that change has impacted a lot of the UK private sellers out there. Also, the introduction of the buyer protection fee that again has impacted all the UK private sellers. If someone within the UK purchases from a private seller, there is now a fixed buyer protection fee. And I've also done a whole series on the Cassini special or Cassini effect, and that is eBay's actual algorithm that controls how things get to the top of the search list. So if you'd like to check any of those out, they are on the front page of the YouTube channel, and hopefully that will give you some more insights into some good ways to list on eBay. And thanks again.